What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Life is Crane, or the Kaleigh Crane Saga. So right now, we're not in Brightchester anymore. Anika actually invited everyone up to her contemporary Sulani home, which is actually on the gallery. It's by Elites 3, Elites with an S at the end. It was built on a 50 by 50 lot in Sulani. It has 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, and it is a whopping 311,576 simoleons. It's really gorgeous. It has this lovely barbecue pit in the front. It has some places to lounge, a pool, the beautiful ocean in the back. It is really lovely. Anika invited them there. I wonder why. Anika actually asked Kaleigh to push her on the swing, so one of her motives for inviting everyone up is she actually wants Kaleigh all for herself. So she was like, "Oh, Kaleigh, I'm trying to come up with the voice. Kaleigh, could you come push me on the swing?" And Kelly's like, okay, sure, Anika," since he's a really nice but stupid guy. Meanwhile, Kaleigh and Fetty are on the aqua zips. If that were me, that'd be the first thing I would do too. I'd love to go on those aqua zips and just go around the water. I actually had the opportunity. They're actually called wave runners. You guys probably know that, but they're actually called wave runners in real life, and I've ridden on the back of one many times, and they're so much fun. Especially in this Caribbean location, it's very gorgeous. So we're actually going to send Kaleigh off to fulfill her needs. Her bladder need is low. And while she's doing that, Anika is actually going to make a few moves right now. So she's going to flirt. And oh, our guy Kaleigh is actually taking them. She's like, "Oh, I can't flirt very well," but she's complimenting him on his appearance. She's like, I really like that tank top you're wearing, Kaleigh." And he's like, "Oh, thanks. You know, my mom bought it for me." Now Anika's gonna do something that it's just a total romantic doom. It's gonna lead to total romantic doom. Right now she's going to exchange numbers with Kaleigh. And Kelly's gonna grab it. He's like, that's weird. And then she sent him something, she sent him a very flirty text. And since he really likes Kaleigh, he's like, Anika, I don't know you like that. Chill out, girl. Relax. Meanwhile, we have to fulfill Kaleigh's needs. She's pretty hungry. They just took a long car drive to get to the mansion. So her and Fetty are actually very hungry and tired, so they need something to eat. Meanwhile, Fetty's breaking out due to my slice of life mod. So we're gonna give him a little sheet mask. Yeah, he wants to take care of that annoying pimple on his nose. And he's feeling pretty confident now. So let's see, we're gonna go cook on the barbecue. The lovely pit barbecue that came with Island Living. And let's see what we can cook. Tofurkey dinner is kind of boring. Island vegetable feast sounds good. But we're gonna go with that pork adobo. That actually sounds really good. And Kelly's just like, awkward encounter. Kelly's just like, you know, I'm actually gonna go, unpack my things. It's been a long day of driving. And Kayleigh's just like, I get Kaleigh and Anika very confused. Anika's just like, yeah, okay, sure. And she's just like, crap, I shouldn't have done that. That was way too early. And since she doesn't know what to do, she's just gonna awkwardly do her homework. She's gonna awkwardly do her homework. Meanwhile, our guy Fetty is waiting for the pork adobo to be cooked. Nope, not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere, buddy. He's feeling miserable right now. So our guy Fetty's gonna pass out. He is just exhausted. He's gonna pass out right next to the lovely pork adobo, which is being cooked under leaves. I think that's a really cool animation or thing that they're doing, is they're cooking the pork adobo under the leaves. That's really cool. Meanwhile, Kaleigh's feeling very stressed from her time of the month, which comes, again, it comes with the Slice of Life mod. I really like the Slice of Life mod. I know it's an old mod, and many people have mentioned it in their streams, but I really like how it adds more drama. It adds more emotion, like buffs, to the game, and more, I guess in this case, it's very good for narrating, for like storytelling, which is why I like the Slice of Life mod. Oh, and Kelly's feeling very stressed as well. I wonder why. I wonder why, Anika. You know, he just had a girl flirt with him, and Kaleigh's only a couple of doors down. You know, as a guy, he's probably feeling a little bit stressed that, you know, he even liked what she was saying about his appearance. But again, Kelly's not a very smart guy, so at first he was like, oh yeah, thanks Anika, thanks for all the random compliments. And then when it came down to it, when she like sent that flirty text, he was like, okay, something's up now. So we have Kaleigh over here, and Kelly talking about rocket woohoo, which is really inconvenient, Kelly. There's no rockets around, so you're gonna have to keep that in your fantasies, okay, buddy? And he's going to ask Kaleigh to be his girlfriend, because he really cares about her. He wants to solidify their relationship after what happened with him and Anika. He's like, do you want to have rocket woohoo with me for the rest of our lives? Or for the time being? And everyone's about to pass out. No! Stop! Stop, Kaleigh. No sleepies yet. This house is really, really gorgeous. It actually reminds me of when I went on a cruise. I went on a cruise to the Caribbean islands. I visited St. Thomas, St. Kitts and Nevis. Where else did I go? Curacao and Aruba. It was such a gorgeous trip. I went on the Royal Caribbean? Yeah, I think it's called the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, the Adventure of the Seas. And my favorite places to go were Curacao, because I went and I snorkeled. Well, it was my version of snorkeling, because I didn't have a snorkeling kit, so I used some goggles that I bought, and I just kind of held my breath and scared the crap out of the tropical fish below me. Ooh, this is awkward. Anika's done with her homework. I think we're gonna have her eat the pork adobo awkwardly. When she doesn't give a rat's butt about Fetty or Kaleigh. She just invited them all to bring Kelly as like a bait to bring Kelly. She's like, oh yeah, you could bring Kaleigh and Fetty. You know, that's cool. But anyways, I went to Curacao and I loved Curacao. It was a very small island, but it was pretty and the food was good. And my favorite was Aruba. Aruba was gorgeous. It was really hot. The water was crystal blue. And I think one of the reasons why I liked it over the other islands was because of the nightlife. So this is kind of reminding me of Aruba, because during the night we went to this really nice Argentinian steakhouse that had these massive... I didn't have a steak, but I actually had a fish that wasn't really that good. I should have had the steak. Since it's a steakhouse, right? I should have had the steak. But, yeah, and then afterwards we just kind of walked the strip and had gelato, and it was a really good night. So anyway, back to the story. we're gonna have, you're not sleeping yet. We're gonna have Kaleigh and Kelly woohoo. So currently, Anika is sitting, and Fetty is going to make some moves right now. So he's going to ask a risque question. And surprisingly, Anika takes it really well. So she's currently talking about, she's trying to relate to him. I bet she is. She's like, so what games do you play? So what he just did right now, or what he's about to do, is he just hit the confess attraction, or I hit the confess attraction button for him. Let's get real. And that is another button of romantic doom. During my gameplay, I usually never hit the confess attraction button just because most of the time it doesn't end well. And let's see what happens. She's like, get lost, loser. See, it definitely does not work. And she's feeling very, very awkward. She's feeling embarrassed, actually. She's just like, yeah, not really. I'm just gonna have more pork adobo. Just get away from this situation. And he's just like, yeah, he's like proud of himself. He's like, yeah, like that was good. That was good flirting. I did well. No, you didn't, Fetty. So Fetty's going to ride the opposite. And Kelly and Kaleigh just finished making woohoo. This is another important thing that I forgot to mention before when he asked her to be his girlfriend. Kaleigh actually has the non-committal trait. So it's very, very shocking that she agreed to be his girlfriend because she has that non-committal trait. She doesn't want to be in any relationship. I mean, she nearly got out of almost having to be in an arranged marriage. So she's really not looking for something long-term, but it seems that she and Kelly have what it takes to be in that long-term relationship. So I don't know. I mean, we haven't gotten into the idea of marriage yet. I don't know what she's going to think about marriage, but for now, I'm shocked that she wanted to be his girlfriend. So good on her. Awesome. I hope they last as a relationship. We'll see. So Kelly decided to go hang out at the bar. He's going to make some drinks. He's like, oh, we have this cool tiki bar. I'm going to make myself a drink. Just throw a couple of blocks of ice in here. Just chuck a couple more ice cubes in there. And Fetty, right after getting off the Aqua Zip, decided to get a drink with Kelly. So he's going to order a root beer float. Because he's a kid like that. He's a kid. He's a sweet guy. He has like that childlike spirit. So he's like, I'll just have a root beer float. So he's going to ask Kelly about Anika. Because he really likes Anika. So he's going to be like, so dude, what do you think? I really like Anika. What do you think of her? And Kelly he says, I like Anika. She's pretty cool. But he also says, in my mind, that she's nice, but just be careful. She seems like trouble. He's like, he's telling him about what he just experienced before. He's talking about airplanes, but he's telling him about when she tried to flirt with him. So he's like, just be careful, dude. You know, she seems like she's trouble. She's not the kind of person. She's the person you have to keep your eye on. So we're gonna increase their bromance a little bit. Get to know them, get to know each other. Discuss the latest games. Like, oh, did you play the latest game Sim Scuffle? I am a pro. Kelly's like, I'm a pro at Sim Scuffle. Or that game where you have to pull the sword out of the stone. I'm great at that. And oh my gosh. Kaleigh just got a text message. There's a lot of rumors going around about you. Did you really catch something? And he says no. He's like, who do you think you are to send me something like that? So he's pretty angry about that text. Oh, I wonder who sent it. I wonder who sent it. Anika probably had this girl text him. Or she probably spread a rumor around that Kaleigh caught something from Kaleigh. And right now Kaleigh is mad about it. And Fetty's like satisfying sarsaparilla from drinking root beer float. He's feeling happy and confident. He's still on a high after his successful chat with Anika. So we're gonna go fulfill their needs. Since Fetty's bladder is kind of low, we don't want him to get stinky like Kaleigh in the previous episode. Stinky is not cute. Kelly's gonna go use the bathroom as well. And this is the same woman, Izumi Watanabe. I've got a lucrative opportunity for someone who doesn't ask too many questions. I need you to hold on to a stack of simoleons I'm planning to launder until the trail turns cold. Sure, it may not be legal or moral, but it'll help you line your pockets. You in? So, since Anika has the evil trait, and she's also studying villainy at Britechester, not at Britechester, Foxbury. Ironically, she's studying villainy. She's actually going to take the money. And it's a whopping, it's really good. It's a whopping 808 simoleons. So she definitely lined her pockets, all right. She is definitely lining her pockets. So currently the boys are sleeping. Kelly's fast asleep. Fetty's fast asleep in the kids' room. I literally can't with him. He's so cute. He's such a soft boy. And our girl Kaleigh is going to get some coffee. So I'm really loving this mansion right now. It is so cute. I love this kitchen. See? Oh, we just found out. Anika is actually a celebrity chef on the side. I don't know if you could see it. I just hit the villainy degree, but I don't know if you noticed in the previous screen. Anika is actually a celebrity chef. So when I found that out, I was like, what? Because, you know, why is she taking courses in villainy? But I guess after being, in my mind, after being a celebrity chef for so long, she wanted to commit to her true passion of villainy. And, you know, really, like, torture Sims. So she's like, you know what? I'm going to have my celebrity chef business on the side. I'm going to have my restaurants on the side. I'm going to have my talk show, my Rachel Ray-esque talk show on the side. But I'm really going to explore my true passion, since she does have the money for it. And the evil trait that goes with it perfectly. Oh, and speaking of trouble, Kaleigh just grabbed a cup of coffee, and Kaleigh's following suit. So I wonder what Anika's going to do. Since Kaleigh grabbed a cup of coffee, will Anika follow her? I wonder. That fresh coffee smell. I love coffee. And I love this dress she's wearing too. It's actually by Ridgeport, the Simmer Ridgeport. It's a custom content piece. I think it's so gorgeous. And it really goes with her preppy aesthetic, Anika's preppy aesthetic. Ooh, so it looks like Anika's going to jeer Kaleigh. My god, I didn't even control her to do that. She's just walking right up to her, sitting right next to her, and she's just like, nice overalls. They look like a diaper. And Kaleigh's like, you know what? This is such a beautiful place. It's just a calm, serene place. I don't want this drama. Okay, so I'm gonna end the episode here. I really had a lot of fun creating drama between Kaleigh and Anika. And we see Anika here doing her evil laugh and taunting Kaleigh even more. I'm going to continue to film in this Sulani lot. I really get a lot of love. I don't know if you've heard of the show Love Island. I have some Love Island / The Bachelor vibes from this drama that they're having. So I'm going to continue to film on this beautiful lot. I also like how I've been developing platonic relationships, such as the one between Fetty and Kaleigh, the bromance. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you like what you see, remember to subscribe and hit that like button. I'll see you real soon. Thanks, everybody.